man, winning a close game on an RBI single in the 8th inning is our thing. Get off it. Blue Jays lose 3-2 in the first of a 3-game set at Skydome against the New York Yankees. This one stings a little bit. 1, because we lost, but 2, because we lost by them doing our thing. Honestly, I forgot that we were allowed to lose 1-run games. I just didn't think we did that anymore. There's really not even a lot to say about this game that hasn't been said again and again and again and again and again and again on this channel and elsewhere, but most notably on this channel. The Blue Jays right now, and for the whole season really, just cannot hit with runners in scoring position. I really don't know what that's about. First, you have to talk about the pitching. They did a solid job. Again, Ross Stripling, again, just a fill-in role for Hyunjin Ryu. 2 runs over 4 innings. That's exactly what you ask of a guy like Ross Stripling. My boy Jimmy Garcia gave up the go-ahead run, but no reliever is going to be perfect. Every once in a while, you're going to give up a run. And it's not like it was like a hard-hit smash ball. It's just Gleyber Torres got an RBI single. Sometimes that happens. Also, if I was going to pick a Yankee to single-handedly defeat us tonight, I don't know how many guesses I would have had to go through before I came up with Gleyber Torres. But, here we are. Simber, Richards, Phelps, these guys produced their usual excellent results. Sometimes you just lose a close game. But the game didn't have to be close. The Blue Jays had their chances. Bo, George, Vlad, they all had multiple hits in this game. Chapman had an RBI single. Kirk had a single. Espinal, Lourdes, they all got hits. They just weren't able to string them together at all. And that's the rub. I think in a vacuum, you would look at this game and say, yeah, that's a baseball game. You tried to do some good things. They didn't all happen at the same time. Nothing to worry about. Most of the time that's going to come together, and when it does, you're going to win. But sometimes it doesn't come together and you lose. That's just baseball. But this is not in a vacuum. This is now officially a pattern. We are rapidly approaching 20% of the season underway, and the Blue Jays have not been able to hit with runners in scoring position the entire time. And for a team that was built to score a gajillion runs, thereabouts, this is now concerning. And I don't know what the answer to that is, because they are getting hits, they are talented hitters, they are, generally speaking, producing results, just not at the right time? How do you fix that? Well, I hope they figure it out soon, because I think this is the Yankees' 10th win in a row. I basically have a thing where I don't even really look at the standings until mid-late May. Because you can torture yourself over standings that don't really matter. As long as you don't let teams get too far ahead of you, no problem. But the Blue Jays have been winning at a considerable rate, and they're not in first place in the division anymore. And another loss tonight, yeah, it can get late early. It's a fun phrase, and it doesn't really mean anything, but it's a fun thing to say seriously in baseball. Anyway, stop me if you've heard this before. Pitching, great. Defense, great. Boy, it'd be nice if they hit some. This time it's a little less upbeat because, yeah, they lost a very winnable game that the pitching staff did a great job in, and they lost because they still can't hit with runners in scoring position. It's a little frustrating. All you can do is shake it off and come back tomorrow, but it's yeah, at some point this becomes more than just kind of like a quirk and more like a defining feature of the season to this point. We're rapidly approaching that point, so stay tuned. Alright, shake it off, move on. Tomorrow night should be a doozy. It's Alek Manoah, possibly my favorite Blue Jay in the world right now. This guy's pitching is must-see TV. And pitching against the Yankees, he seems to elevate himself even a notch further, which for him is saying something. Tonight, most of the Toronto sportsosphere was a little distracted by something. But tomorrow night, all eyes on you, Alec. That should be a good one. We're looking forward to it. Alright, that's it for me. Not a whole lot to say about this one. I really hope I don't have to keep repeating that mantra anymore, because it's getting stale. We will see you tomorrow night for Alek Manoah against the Yankees. Should be a doozy. See you then.